Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Thompson, where we're getting ready for girls high school basketball. A matchup between the 5th-ranked Thompson Tommies and the Devils Lake Firebirds. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. Both these teams are on winning streaks going into tonight. Thompson comes in with a 4-game winning streak and an overall record of 7-2. And in that 4-game winning streak, all 4 Thompson victories have been by 20 points or more. Devils Lake with a 3-game winning streak. The Firebirds 5-3 on the season. Thompson's got a 3-1 record in Region 2 competition, but this will be Devils Lake's first game in region play this season. In the games earlier this evening, Thompson winning both. The C-Squad game, Thompson winning that in overtime 50-49. And in the JV game that ended just a couple of moments ago, it was Thompson winning that 55-30. We'll check in with both the coaches, Justin Klein of Devils Lake and Jason Brent of Thompson, when we return after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a Bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a Bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Thompson taking on Devils Lake tonight. A couple of teams that were at the state tournament last year in Class A. Justin Klein is the coach of Devils Lake. Firebirds on a 3-game winning streak. How's your season been going?
It started off a little rough. We played Valley City and Turtle Mountain, 2 of the better teams in the Class A division, and we struggled a little bit. Had to find some things out about our team a little bit after losing 6 seniors last year. So, but things are getting a little better, and we've played pretty well over break, so that's nice. And got a few wins under our belt now, and hopefully can ride some momentum.
You've got a couple of players who've had some experience on those tournament teams a couple of years ago. Ava Beck at the running the point. Kelly Brodina has done well, and Presley Brown too.
Yep, yeah, those three have seen a lot of minutes, in the last year or two, so that's helped, kind of lead some of these other younger kids through. We're trying to find some freshmen, to step up and give us some minutes off the bench. We're not quite as deep as we have been in the past yet, so hopefully that'll come.
Who are some of the people that are stepping up?
Mia Ellsberger and Janae Mouse and Emma Hofstad. They've all contributed now, kind of getting a chance to play a little bit more. Tenley Tripke's a freshman too that's seen some minutes and can score. We have a post, Julia Rohr, who's come off the bench too and given us some minutes. So that's helped. Those are a couple of the freshmen there, those last two names. And hopefully we can kind of put things together here down the stretch and be ready to go at the end of February.
Is the style of play of the Firebirds different this year than it has the last couple of years with the change of personnel?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we've had to slow some things down a little bit. We're not as deep and can't play as much full court, for a full game. We've got to pick and choose how we're playing that and when we're playing that.
Now facing Thompson here, a pretty good matchup. I'm sure one that could happen again at the district tournament. That's kind of another thing, region play. This is your first region game of the year.
It is, yeah. We were supposed to play Carrington before Christmas, but that got postponed. But yeah, so this is our first region matchup. And Thompson, with a lot of seniors, and they're the team. They're really the team to beat here in the region with 6 seniors and really good guard play and good shooters. And they've been playing really well. They've been shooting the ball really well as of late. So yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup for us tonight. But we're going to see what we can do. And yeah, last year we played them 3 times. The year before we played them 3 times. So this is meeting number 7 in the 3rd year. So we'll see what happens.
What will be the important things for you tonight?
Taking care of the basketball. We can't turn the ball over, and I think defensively we got to guard the 3-point line. We've got to control that and not let them get rolling. Once they hit 1 or 2, it seems like they continue to hit those threes.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
Justin Klein, coach of the Devils Lake Firebirds. We'll continue with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Thompson taking on Devils Lake tonight. Jason Byrne, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, joins us now. And the Tommies on a 4-game winning streak and all by 20-plus points. What's been going right?
Well, I think that our shot selection on the offensive end has definitely gotten better. And as that shot selection gets better, obviously the shooting percentage goes up, so that's definitely a thing. I think we're moving the ball better and finding better shots. And, two big ones is we're not turning the ball over as much as we have been. That's going to be important again tonight when we play a Devil's Lake team that likes to play a full court game. They'll be pressing the entire game, and they're very aggressive. So we're going to have to definitely play with a lot of composure and hopefully limit those turnovers again tonight.
You've been playing without Abby Olson for the last few games because of a knee injury. Who's been stepping up in the starting lineup?
Yeah, Abby hurt her knee in practice one day, so she's been out. We hope to have her back on Monday. Jenna Schwabi has been starting in her place here the last few games, and she's done a great job. Jenna's just a fantastic defender, and she does a great job on the board. She's so fast that she's able to create some opportunities, I guess, for our defensive side so we can jump the ball and get some passing lanes. But, in addition to that, I think, Nora Goulet, Jossie Oster, Vivian Myshak, a lot of girls have been stepping up and filling that role that Abby definitely is missed while she's gone.
This has turned into a pretty good rivalry the last couple of years with yourself and Devil's Lake, both making it to state last year, and as Coach Klein was saying, this is going to be the 7th time you'll have met over the past couple of years.
Yeah, I feel like we've played them more than anybody else here in the last few years, ever since the change to the 3-class system, and we enjoy it. It's a team that, I really feel that as we went into that 3-class division, they were probably one of the top teams that due to the size, they came down and gave us an opportunity to play them. They're known for that press, and that caused fits up in AA, so now it's causing fits in our level as well. But, it's been fun to play them, and I think that on any given night, I think it's a team that it could go either way, where, if we jumped on them, hit some shots, handle the pressure, things could go well for us. And I think at the same time, where if we don't handle their pressure, things could really snowball in their favor. So it's been a lot of fun.
And it's one of those things with Devil's Lake is that they are in one of those transitions where they lost about 6 seniors from a year ago, so to some degree, maybe looking to find a new identity.
Yeah, that's true. They did graduate, but they still got some really good players back, and they got some girls who got a lot of minutes last year. So, they maybe graduated a few, but experience-wise, they're still up there, and they're very solid that way. So, I understand the whole thought of graduation. We graduated a couple really good players too, but overall, it's just a team that just kind of keeps on reloading, and they, just plug in new kids every year, and it's something we like to do too. So that's something that in the program you just try to keep developing so you can plug them in year in year.
You mentioned avoiding turnovers. What will be some other keys tonight?
Well, we got to keep them off the glass. They're a team that, if you do handle their pressure and you make them play a full-court game, or half-court game, I think that we can get some opportunities on the offensive side. But down on the opposite side, when we're defending them, we have to definitely get a hand up on their shooters. Brodina, and then Brown's just kind of one of those, blue-collar kids in the paint that does a lot of nice things for them. But we got to keep them off the glass. You can't give them second and third opportunities.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Jason Brennan, coach of the Thompson Tommies. We'll be back with the starting lineups. Thompson versus Devil's Lake in girls basketball. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Taking a look at the latest rankings in girls high school basketball from the North Dakota broadcasters, South Prairie Max is the number 1 team this week. Valley City ranked 2nd, Turtle Mountain 3rd, with Watford City 4th and Thompson in 5th place, getting back into the poll. Kindred, Oak Grove, Devils Lake, and Four Winds Minnewacan among those also receiving votes. Looking at Class B girls basketball, Benson County is the number 1 team with Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion in 2nd place, followed by Flasher and Central McLean. Hatton, Northwood, and Maple River are tied for 5th in Class B girls basketball. We'll have the opening lineups in just a moment. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. The starters in a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
And time now for our starting lineup. It's brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned. CrystalSugar.com. First of all, for the Devils Lake Firebirds, who'll be in the traveling red with white and black. Number 2 is Ava Beck, a 5'8 junior. 13, Tylee Brodina, a 5'8 junior. Number 14 is Janae Martinson, a 5'7 senior. 15, Mia Ellsberger, a 5'10 senior. And number 21 is Presley Brown, a 5'9 senior. Justin Klein, the coach of Devils Lake, the Firebirds, 5-3 on the season on a 3-game winning streak. And now for the Thompson Tommies in the home white with Kelly Green and black. Number 2 is Andy Schwab, a 5'6 junior, averaging 8 points, almost 4.5 assists a game. Number 4, Addison Sage, a 5'6 senior, the Tommies' leading scorer, averaging 20.8 a game. Number 5 is Claire Calling, a 5'8 senior. Number 3, Jenna Schwabe, is a 5'6 junior, averaging 4.8 a game. And number 10, Kaya Hurst, a 5'6 junior, averaging 15.4 a game and 8 rebounds a game. Jason Brent, the coach of Thompson, the Tommies 7-2 on the year on a 4-game winning streak. Those are the starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. And our scoreboard brought to you by Chris Moe Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. The Thompson fans traditionally stand before or until their team scores its first point. Tip control by the Tommies, and they'll go from right to left. Andy Schwab throws one up. Rebound last touched by one of the Firebirds. It'll stay with Thompson with 23 to shoot. Hurst on the throw-in. Caught by Sage, swinging it around for Jenna Schwabe. Nice play by Sage. Stopping and getting the shot. And the Tommies score first. Pass for Brown into the block. Spinning in the lane, shooting. No, Brown got her own rebound. Back for Martinson. And now Tylee Brodina. Martinson on the left wing. Back for Beck. Martinson holds with 17 to shoot. Ellsberger for Brown. Calling trying to get a steal. Brown got the ball back. Shot no good. Calling had the rebound. It's poked loose. And it's going to be tied up and on the arrow. The ball will go to Devil's Lake with a fresh shot clock. Back on the throw-in, baseline right. Ellsberger from the baseline, air ball, but caught underneath by Beck to score. Worked just like a pass, and we're tied at 2. Calling for Hurst. Survived the bump and kept possession. And now a steal by Presley Brown. The Gold Rush on the layup in the lead. Four too early going. Schwabe for Hurst in the far corner. Trying to drive the baseline, and a blocking foul called on one of the Firebirds. On Presley Brown, that'll be her first and the team's first. Fresh shot clock for the Tommies. Almost 2 minutes played in the opening quarter. Hurst open from the right wing, in and out. That was halfway down. Martinson on the front court. Schwab all over her. Back between the circles. 2-3 zone by the Tommies. Pass for an open Brodina. Drew the defenders in and drew a foul. Andy Schwab, the Thompson foul, her first and the first on the Tommies. Beck to throw it in baseline left. Brown in the lane. Beck right wing to the baseline. Back for Brown. Brodina, 12-footer, overshot it. And Kaya Hurst the rebound. And quickly ahead for Sage to score. Sage with all 4 Thompson points, and we're tied at 4. Brown for Beck. Now Ellsberger. Brodina down low in deep. Got it off for Beck. Her shot no good, and Kaya Hurst the rebound. Tommy's look to run. Nice pass for Culling to score. 6-4 Thompson. And we got a whistle and a foul. That'll be on Brown. That'll be her second and the team's second of the first quarter. No pressure defensively from Devils Lake. They've liked to do that in the past, but as Coach Justin Klein was saying in the pregame show, without the same amount of depth they've had in the past. Nice offensive rebound for Schwab. He couldn't score. And a whistle and a foul on the Tommies. This is on Kaya Hurst. That'll be her first, and the second on Thompson of the quarter. Number 24, Emma Hofstad, a 5'8 sophomore, is checked into the game for Devils Lake. And it's Hofstad left block. Good move. Shot didn't go, and calling the rebound. Midway through the opening quarter, 6-4 Thompson. Schwab for Schwabe. Does not get the roll, and Hofstad gets the rebound. Long ball for Martinson, and she lost it. First turnover against the Firebirds. Schwab on the run and scoring. Schwab dashing almost the length of the floor. Brodina a long three off the bracket, no good, and Hurst another rebound. Another outlet for Schwab, who is fouled, and Andy to the line. Martinson commits the Devils Lake foul, her first, and the third on the Firebirds in the quarter. Andy Schwab, a 31% free throw shooter. And I'm guessing it's a small sample size, but still. Maybe this is going to turn things around for her. Andy with 4. And the Tommies on an 8-0 run. With under 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Martinson tried to feed Ellsberger, but was cut off nicely by Schwab. Hurst, no, and a foul. Emma Hofstad committing the foul. That'll be her first and the fourth in the Firebirds. Hurst, a 62.5% free throw shooter, missed the first. Into the game now for Devils Lake, number 10, Dottie Goss, a 5'5 sophomore. Hurst getting 1 of 2. And now it's a 9-0 run for the Tommies, and they're up by 7. Brodina for Ellsberger. Beck. Looking inside, gives for Hofstad. Wide open on the left is Ellsberger. Shot a little too strong, and Kaya Hurst another rebound. And a quick breakout, and Addison Sage gets the roll. 6 for Sage. And Thompson up by 9. Pass tipped on a bounds. It'll stay with the Devils Lake. Andy Schwab out, Jenna Schwabe in for Thompson. 30 to shoot for Devils Lake. Brodina. Entry pass inside, and Hofstad had it ripped away by Calling. They call a held ball, and this goes to Thompson on the arrow. Thompson being aggressive on defense in this opening quarter. And an offense too with some of the breakaway passes they've had. Number 1, Nora Goulet, a 5'5 senior in the game now for Thompson. Here's Hurst in the lane. No, rebound tipped and controlled by Goss for the Firebirds. Beck on the run, back for Brodina. 3 on the way, just grazed the rim. And off one of the Tommies, it will stay with Devils Lake. Andy Schwab, number 2, back into the game for Thompson. And Claire Culling will sit down. 26 to shoot. Goss. Entry pass intercepted by Hurst. Kaya with a long ball for Sage to score. Sage with 8 in the quarter. Ellsberger missing. And a rebound for Schwab. And a foul. That should be the penalty, the 15th foul on Devils Lake. Or nope. Brodina on the inbound or the hash mark on the near side. Brodina, left corner 3 is good. Tally Brodina's first basket. Ending a 13-0 run for Thompson. Schwab's shot missed. Rebound Firebirds. 13-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Beck for Goss. Hofstad on the block, Ellsberger driving in, right block and scoring. Mia Ellsberger's first basket. 15-9, shot clock off for the final half minute of the opening quarter. Schwab for Sage. Hurst, 3 on the way, off the bracket. And the rebound goes to Goss. And the Firebirds running the floor and Ellsberger scoring. And Jason Brent of Thompson doesn't want to wait for the final 5.5 seconds of the quarter to elapse. He wants to talk to his team now. On the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moen, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson leading Devils Lake 15-11.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Andy Schwab heaving one up from half court that didn't go, and that's the end of the opening quarter. On the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moen, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. It's Thompson 15, Devils Lake 11. Second quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Devils Lake on the inbound to start the second quarter. Firebirds trail Thompson 15-11. Brodina right corner with a 3. That's high off the rim, no good. Ellsberger battling for the offensive rebound. Hofstad trying to drive the right baseline and stepped over the edge as she was looking for a passing option. Fourth turnover against Devils Lake. Thompson with Schwab, Hurst, Schwabe, Sage, and Claire Colling in the game, their original starting five. Sage, who had 8 points in the opening quarter. Colling doing well to collect that and save a turnover. 10 to shoot. Andy Schwab is fouled. Foul on Ava Beck of Devils Lake, her first, and the team's first of the second quarter. Schwab with 4 points, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. First didn't go. Devils Lake with Goss, Hofstad, Ellsberger as a second free throw missed. Beck, Brodina, and Goss. Goss with the basketball as the Firebirds go from left to right in the traveling red. Brodina draws air. Nice save by Goss. And a foul. Jenna Schwabe with the foul for Thompson, her first, and the first on the Tommies in the quarter. Mia Ellsberger, a 5'10 senior, missed the first. First free throw try of the night tonight for Devils Lake. Ellsberger missing both. And Schwab the rebound. Schwab, nice give and go with Sage to score. (17-11) Thompson by 6. They've led by as many as 11. Ellsberger on the block. Foul. And Mia Ellsberger back to the line to shoot 2. Andy Schwab committing the foul, her second, and the second on the Tommies in the quarter. Devils Lake on a 3-game winning streak. Thompson has won 4 in a row. As Ellsberger with the first free throw. 21 Presley Brown back into the game for Devils Lake, and into the game now for Thompson is Jocelyn Oster, number 15, a 5'8 sophomore. Ellsberger missed 2 in a row a moment ago, makes 2 in a row here, and gets Devils Lake within 4. Colling, nice pass. And they'll call a held ball, and that will stay with Thompson. That could have been seen as a foul. It could have been called as a travel. 27 to shoot. Colling off the inbound. Kaya Hurst. Broken up by Brodina, out of bounds. It will stay with Thompson with 17 to shoot and 6:05 to go in the half. Oster for Hurst on the top. Sage for Schwabe. 4 to shoot. Hurst driving the baseline, gets it up off the glass and off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Put back by Oster, doesn't go. And the Tommies take it back. Wide open underneath and one for Jenna Schwabe. Brodina with the foul for Devils Lake, her first and the team's second of the quarter. Jenna Schwabe with her first point. She's a 62.5% free throw shooter. That one didn't go, and Presley Brown the rebound. Back in the front court. Beck trying to go through 3 players, and one of the 3 is eventually going to get called for the foul. Oster with the foul for Thompson, her first, and the team's third of the quarter. Ava Beck, a 5'8 junior, to shoot 2. Gets 1 of 2. Beck with 3 on the night. Thompson's lead is 19-14. Schwabe for Hurst, and now Sage. Long 3. Doesn't go. Rebound tied up, and this will go to Devils Lake on the arrow. Or, I thought so. The officials conferring, and yeah, that is Devils Lake basketball. After the last held ball, the arrow didn't change for some reason at the scorer's table. Brodina seeing space to drive. Doesn't get it. Rebound Schwabe. Calling. Nice feed for Oster. Schwabe fires a 3. Doesn't get it. Rebound Brown. Almost midway through the second quarter. Beck, right coffin corner around an Ellsberger screen. Nice pick and roll and a score. Ellsberger with 8. Sage open from the top. The 3 is in and out. The Tommies don't have a 3 in this game so far. And their lead is 3. Brown finding Beck. And Hurst stole the ball. Hurst on the drive and the layup. Hurst with 3. And Thompson back up by 5. Devils Lake with 6 turnovers in the game. Thompson only 1. Brown driving right of the lane. Ball poked away and a steal by Oster. Here's Jocelyn Oster ahead of the crowd to lay it up and off. Could not convert, and a nice job of fighting for the offensive rebound by Sage. Here's a Sage drive. The ball knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with the Tommies. Jenna Schwabe, number 3, back into the game for Thompson. And 35, Julia Rohr, a 6'2 freshman, into the game for the first time for Devils Lake. The tallest player on either side. Nora Goulet, number 1 in the game, also for Thompson. Schwabe with a 3, no good. Beck the rebound. Beck the drive, and she got nailed on her way to the basket. Jenna Schwabe with the foul. That is her second and the 4th on Thompson in the quarter. Ava Beck, 1 of 2 at the line. Devils Lake 3 of 6 at the line today. First free throw off the bracket, no good. Beck with 1 of 2. Jocelyn Oster, 15, back into the game after a short break for Thompson to replace Jenna Schwabe. Devils Lake hasn't been ahead since 4-2. That was actually their only lead of the game. Sage through the crowd. Hurst a 3, no. Tommy still don't have a 3, and Beck with the rebound. And the Firebirds break the press, and Brodina scores. She's got 5. Thompson's lead down to 2. Sage with a 3. Bango! Sage with 13, and Thompson back up by 5. Long pass. Tipped away from Ellsberger. Nice play by Hurst. Andy Schwab, number 2, back into the Thompson lineup to replace Calling. And Dottie Goss, number 10, in for Devils Lake. Beck getting her first break. Brodina, right coffin corner 3, yes. Brodina with 8. And again, the Firebirds are within 2. Hurst allowed to drive. Couldn't convert, and Roar the rebound, and another Thompson steal, an Oster drive and a basket. 26-22 at the 2-minute mark. Brodina, this three-point shot high off the rim, no good, and an Andy Schwab rebound. Oster for Sage. Now she'll set it up with 1:35 to go in the half. That hit a shin, so it won't be over and back, but the shot clock is down to 10. Sage driving, no, got her own rebound and scored. 15 for Addison Sage. Thompson up by 6 with 1:05 to go in the half. We're at the high post, ball knocked away in a foul on Jocelyn Oster. That will be her second and the 5th on Thompson in the quarter, and that'll set up the penalty. Julia Rohr, a 6'2 freshman, looking for her first point of the night. Janae Martinson back into the game for Devils Lake. Claire Colling, number 5, back in for Thompson. Number 4, Tenley Tripke, a 5'1 freshman, also in the game for the first time for Devils Lake. Second free throw off the bracket. Hurst coming away with a rebound. Colling on top. Sage a nice dribble. 3 from Colling doesn't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Thompson. 40.2 to go in the half and a fresh shot clock. And a travel, just the second turnover on Thompson. Devils Lake get it back with almost a 4-second difference in the game and shot clock. Tylee Brodina checks back in for Devils Lake. And Martinson will sit down. Goss for Tripke. Brodina, long 3, no. And Nora Goulet the rebound. Shot clock is off. Coach Jason Bren yelling one shot. Sage will hold. Around a screen. Still Sage and bumped. Just the third team foul on Devils Lake in the quarter, so no penalty. The foul is on Rohr, her first. Hurst on the inbound baseline left. 6.4 to go in the quarter. Floater up and in by Sage. And that'll finish the first half. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. At the half, Thompson 30, Devils Lake 23. We'll sum up for the first half when we return to Thompson in 2 minutes on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. your information stations. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour. Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature. Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Welcome back to Thompson. We're at halftime. Joe Lancello with you on YourLiveEvent.com, and the Thompson Tommies leading the Devils Lake Firebirds by a score of 30-23. We've been tied twice at 2 and at 4. We've had 2 lead changes. Devils Lake had their first lead at 4-2, their only lead. Thompson went on from there to go on a 13-0 run from that 4-2 Devils Lake lead. And that was Thompson's biggest edge of the game, 15-4. Devils Lake came back to end the quarter on a 7-0 run. But Thompson's been able to hold Devils Lake at bay. And the Firebirds have gotten to within 2, but right now they trail by 7 at intermission. For Thompson, leading the scoring is senior Addison Sage with a 3 and 7 twos for 17 points. Andy Schwab with a basket, 2 of 4 at the line for 4. Kaya Hurst a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Claire Calling a basket for 2. Jenna Schwabe a basket 0 for 1 at the line for 2. Jocelyn Oster a basket for 2. And Nora Goulet has played and has not scored. Thompson 3 of 7 at the foul line for 42.9%. The Tommies with just 2 turnovers in the opening half. And Thompson with 17 rebounds, 6 on the offensive side. Thompson has been consistent, 15 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second for their total of 30. For Devils Lake, the Firebirds led by Tylee Brodina with 2 threes and a 2 for 8. Mia Ellsberger with 3 baskets, 2 of 4 at the line for 8. Ava Beck a basket, 2 of 4 at the line for 4. Presley Brown a basket for 2. Julia Rohr 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Janae Martinson started, has not scored. Tinley Tripke, Dottie Goss, and Emma Hofstad have also played for the Firebirds, and they have not scored. Devils Lake 5 of 10 at the foul line, 50%. 8 turnovers against the Firebirds in the first half, and unofficially Devils Lake with 17 rebounds, 5 on the offensive side. So the rebounds even at 17 apiece. Devils Lake 11 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second for their total of 23. As far as fouls go, for Thompson, Andy Schwab, Jenna Schwabe, and Jocelyn Oster with 2 apiece. For Devils Lake, Presley Brown has 2. She's the only Firebird with more than 1 foul. Thompson in the lead, 30-23. As Thompson tries to extend a 4-game winning streak, Devils Lake a 3-game winning streak. Earlier today, in the JV game, Thompson defeated Detroit Devils Lake. I've got that other DL from the Minnesota side in my head. Thompson winning 55-30 in the JV game, and in the C-Squad game, Thompson beating Devils Lake in overtime 50-49. Looking ahead, Thompson's next game will be Tuesday night at home against Grafton. Devils Lake, their next game will also be on Tuesday, and they'll be at Harvey-Wells County. Checking the standings in Region 2A basketball. Four Winds Minnewacan is 2-0. Thompson 3-1. Carrington 2-1. Grafton, Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Mayport CG all at 1-2. Devils Lake 0-0. And Harvey-Wells County 0-2. And Thompson with a pretty challenging schedule following their game Tuesday against Grafton. They'll be at a tournament, or it's a classic really, because there aren't brackets per se. It's just a matter of the opponents are paired up already. So Thompson will be playing Valley City on Friday and Turtle Mountain on Saturday. And Valley City is the number 2 team in Class A. Turtle Mountain is the number 3 team in the North Dakota Class A girls ranking. So a very challenging next week on the schedule for the Thompson Tommies. At the half, it's Thompson 30, Devils Lake 23 on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll have the start of the second half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Devils Lake on the court to start the third quarter. They'll have their original starting lineup. Number 2, Ava Beck. Number 13, Tylee Brodina. 14, Janae Martinson. 15, Mia Ellsberger. And 21, Presley Brown. Thompson will have the basketball. And 10, Kaya Hurst. 2, Andy Schwab. 3, Jenna Schwabe. 4, Addison Sage. And 5, Claire Cowling, their original starting lineup. Hurst feeding Schwab, who got in kind of deep in the block there and had the ball taken away. Brodina ahead of the crowd, lays it up and in. Brodina with 10. 30-25. Devils Lake down 5. Sage. Schwab. Hurst shot didn't go, and the rebound Martinson. Looked like that pass was going to be thrown away briefly, but Martinson able to retrieve it and score. Thompson's lead down to 3 in the early stages of the third quarter. Jenna Schwabe for Sage. Schwab with a 3, high off the rim, no, and a rebound for Beck. Drive by Brown didn't go, and a rebound for Sage. Ahead for Schwabe, ahead of the crowd, who will score. Jenna with 4. 5-point Thompson lead. Ellsberger in the right block, gives it back out for Martinson. Ball poked away, but right to Beck. And a hand check foul going to be called on Jenna Schwabe. That'll be her 3rd and the first on Thompson in the quarter. Jenna Schwabe, the first Thompson player to reach 3 fouls in this game. Brodina on the inbound of the hash mark on the near side. Devils Lake from right to left, and the traveling red with white and black. Brown for Beck. Almost overthrew Brodina. 16 to shoot. And Thompson ball on the arrow. Good hustle defensively by Andy Schwab. Well, wait a minute. I thought Devils Lake inbounded the ball to start the half. And now an over and back call. 9th turnover on Devils Lake. Tommy's inbound to the hash mark on the near side in the front court. Schwab, nice feed for Oster to score. Oster with 4. (34-27) Thompson. Their biggest lead has been 11. Tommy's haven't trailed since 4-2. Beck for Brown, 7 to shoot. Brown getting loose and scoring. Presley Brown with 4. 34-29. Almost 3 minutes played, third quarter. Oster for Sage. Hurst, 3 on the way, no. And contact going for the rebound and a foul against Thompson. That'll be on Jocelyn Oster. That'll be her 3rd. Second team foul on Thompson in the third quarter. So Schwabe and Oster both with 3 fouls for Thompson. Brown for Beck. Brodina. Brown on the right wing. Now to the baseline. And her pass picked off by Hurst. Nice behind the back dribble to get open. And Addison Sage with a 3 off the turnover. Sage now with 20 and a foul. Foul is on Tylee Brodina of Devils Lake, her second foul. First on Devils Lake in the quarter. Martinson sits down for Devils Lake, and 24, Emma Hofstad, a 5'8 sophomore, back in the game. Calling back in for Thompson. Drive hit the bottom of the rim. And here comes Devils Lake the other way. Brown missing, but a foul. And Presley Brown to shoot 2. Addison Sage is called for the foul, her first, third on the Tommies in the quarter. Brown at the line for the first time today, hits the first. 37-30 Thompson. 37-31, Brown now with 6. And now Devils Lake with the full court pressure. Schwab into the front court. For Oster and now Calling on top. Sage. Schwab. 15 to shoot. Schwab to the baseline, reverse layup, no good. And Beck pulls down the rebound. Brodina 3 on the way, no. And Hurst with a rebound. Hurst was trying to get away with Brown practically in her jersey. Nora Goulet will check in for Thompson at the next break. Calling on the top. Sage, long 3, yes! Sage's third bomb of the game. She's got 23 points. And Thompson back up by 9, 40-31. And a travel on Brodina. That is the 11th Devils Lake turnover. Number 1, Nora Goulet checking in for Thompson to replace Andy Schwab. Goulet, Hurst, Calling, Oster, and Sage, the 5 on the floor for Thompson, as the inbound pass knocked out of bounds. So Hurst will try it again. Sage for Calling. Goulet shovels for Oster. Left-hand dribble and a drive and a score. Oster with 6 off the bench, and Thompson back up by 11, 42-31, equaling their biggest lead. Foul on Calling, her first. That's 4 on Thompson into the quarter with 2:20 to go here in the third. The next foul will give Devils Lake the penalty. Brown off for Beck. Off the bracket. Sage doing well to stay in bounds there briefly. Into the front court now, Calling. Sage, no. Brown rebounds. Quick 2-on-2. Brodina left corner 3 on the way, yes. Brodina's third bomb of the game. She's got 13. Devils Lake again with a press. Goulet left alone. She'll take the 3. Doesn't get it. Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. A nice job moving down court. And Emma Hofstad with a basket. Her first points of the game. 42-36. And a takeaway. And a breakaway layup for Brown. She's got 8. 6 in this quarter. Oster doesn't get the roll, but she'll get 2 free throws. Mia Ellsberger with the foul, her first. 2 on Devils Lake in the quarter. And that's the first free throw Jocelyn Oster has missed this season. For Devils Lake, number 4, Tenley Tripke, number 10, Dottie Goss checking in. Give a couple of players a little extra break with the quarter break coming. Both free throws missed, and Ellsberger the rebound. Long ball, it actually hit Schwab in the back. She wasn't aware of the pass coming. Brown, he's it for Brodina. Another three on the way. This one doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Goss. For Ellsberger to drive and overshoot the basket, and a foul. 13 foul on Devils Lake in the quarter. This will be on Dottie Gosser first. 40.2 to go in the quarter. Thompson again facing the full court press. Sage into the front court. For Goulet, entry pass knocked away, and it will stay with Thompson. About a 5-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. As Colling will throw it in baseline right. Colling from 15, little long. And Schwab hustles for the offensive rebound. Now the shot clock is off. Oster. Entry pass intended for Schwab. Tipped out of bounds by Brown. Tommies will keep it with 11.7 to go in the quarter. Sage. The three doesn't go. Ellsberger the rebound. Brown. Pass tipped. And goes out of bounds with 1.1 to go in the quarter. Going to be catch and shoot time. Hofstad in, Brown out. Rodina's inbound near the corner on the near side. And Ellsberger caught it, but had to shoot while she was still in the air and not after she came back down to earth. 3 quarters in the books on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson leading Devils Lake 42-38. Fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Thompson on the inbound to start the fourth quarter, leading Devils Lake 42-38. Schwab, Sage, Hurst, Colling, and Schwabe, the 5 on the floor for Thompson, their original starting lineup. Jenna Schwabe with the basketball for Andy Schwab. Spinning into the lane, getting open and scoring. 44-38, Schwab with 6. Her first points of the second half. Brodina down low and scoring. 15 for Tylee Brodina. And the ball goes out of bounds on just the 5th Thompson turnover. Devils Lake with Ellsberger, Brodina, Beck, Dottie Goss, and Emma Hofstad on the floor. Three in and out. Hofstad an offensive rebound. Goss. And a foul on Thompson on clear calling. That'll be her second, the team's first in the fourth quarter. Devils Lake on a 9-0 run, making an 11-0 run. As Beck scores, she's got 6. Entry pass, good play by Goss defensively. Thompson Devils Lake can tie or take their first lead since 4-2. And that was thrown away out of Hofstad's reach, but then again, Schwab wasn't sure where she was and she stepped over the baseline. Devils Lake keep possession with 23 to shoot. Or actually, I guess, not consider they lost possession. Goss entry pass. Elsberger from the right wing, no. And Schwabe yanks down the rebound. Jenny into the front court. Sage with a 3, no. And the rebound for Goss. 6:12 to go in regulation. Again, Devils Lake can tie or take the lead. Offset on top for Goss. Broken up in a steal by Schwab and a foul. Foul on Ava Beck, that's her second, and the first on the Firebirds in the fourth quarter. 21 Presley Brown back in the game, replacing Dottie Goss, who did a nice job. Rebounding and defense. Schwab against the double team. Finds Hurst, who finds Calling. 4 for Calling. And a 4-point Thompson lead. And a held ball. And it'll stay with Devils Lake with 30 to shoot. Back to throw it in, baseline left. Elsberger. Intended for Brown, but it comes into the hands of Hofstad. Now Brodina. Laid it up too hard. Ball never hit the rim, so Devils Lake with a timeout, their first of the game. Gets a short one on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson by 4. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods. Red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining. And with a 4-point game, almost midway through the fourth quarter, I'm sure they'll be using them. 10 to shoot. And a foul as Brown hit the deck. Kaya Hurst with a foul, that is her second. Second foul on Thompson in the quarter. Fresh shot clock for Devils Lake. Brodina in for Beck. Hofstad will drive, and a foul. That's on Jenna Schwabe, and that's her 4th and the 3rd on the Tommies in the quarter. Five minutes of play in regulation. Pass tipped, taken away, and a foul. Andy Schwab with a nice job of blocking the pass. Tally Brodina with the foul. That's her 3rd and the 2nd on Devils Lake in the quarter. Jocelyn Oster, number 15, back in the game for Thompson. Pass tipped. And a takeaway. Ellsberger missing from in close. And Hurst the rebound. Ahead for Colling. Now seeing space and scoring. Colling with 6. Thompson up by 6. 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Beck. Into the block for Hofstad. Beck with a 3. No. Scramble for the rebound and a foul. Pushing foul on whom? On Devils Lake. That'll be on Emma Hofstad, her second. And that's 3 on the Firebirds in the quarter. Thompson inbounding against the full court press. Lobbed long, but out of the reach of Colling and out of bounds. 9th turnover against Thompson. The 5th in this fourth quarter, and timeout. Short timeout by Thompson with 4:08 to go in the fourth quarter. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson led 15-11 at the quarter, 30-23 at the half, 42-38 after 3. The Tommies have led by 11 on a couple of occasions. Devils Lake's only lead was 4-2. We've been tied twice at 2 and at 4 and have had 2 lead changes. Hofstad in for Beck. Brown out high. Now she'll drive right of the lane. Try to kick it back for a teammate and turned over. Sage. Trying to go through a double team but got fouled. And that'll be the 4th foul on Devils Lake in the quarter. Ellsberger with a foul, her second. Addison Sage hasn't been to the line yet today. She's an 89.5% free throw shooter. 24 for Sage. She averages 20.8 a game. Got them both. 50-42 Thompson. Hofstad driving, entry pass knocked away. Devils Lake retains possession. They're throwing it away a little wildly here, Devils Lake, and now we got another steal by Schwab. 16 turnovers. Schwab to lay it up and in. Schwab with 8. (52-42). Thompson back up by 10. And the foul called as contact as Brown was going for the pass, and so was one of the Tommies. Well, wait, they called the foul on Brown. That'll be her 3rd. And that's the 5th team foul. Justin Klein possibly with a complaint about the call. We're going to go the other way here and shoot free throws. Penalty now in effect. And Claire Cullen will shoot 2. She's a 77.8% free throw shooter. Claire with 6 on the night. Tommy's back up by 11. And now by 12, we got a whistle. Okay, a lane violation or lane violation. So the free throw doesn't count. 53-42. Thompson back up by 11. Tommy's with an 11-4 run here in quarter number 4, which has 3 minutes to go. Ellsberger. Hofstad. Brown for Ellsberger, 10 to shoot. And pass intended for Brown, tipped away nicely by Schwab. Eight to shoot. Beck may not have realized how much time was running down on the shot clock. The shot up by Brodina. She'll shoot 2 just as the shot clock was expiring. Andy Schwab with her 3rd foul, and that's 4 on Thompson in the quarter. Brodina with 15 points. Her first free throw try of the night is good. Both teams will now be in the penalty. The next Thompson foul will set that up as Brodina makes 2. And Devils Lake taking the short timeout on the Tim Kazed seed sale, on the Chris Moan Dodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining for the final 2:39 of regulation. Addison Sage 25 points to lead Thompson. Colling with 7. Schwab with 8. For Devils Lake, Brodina with 17. Ellsberger with 8. Brown with 8. Possession arrow favors Thompson. As Devils Lake with the press. And they did not get it across in time. Colling might have been better dribbling straight ahead rather than going to an angle. Timeout Thompson. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson up by 9. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at YourLiveEvent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Play underway, and Jocelyn Oster was fouled by Ava Beck. Her 3rd foul penalty in effect. Oster to the line to shoot 2. And Jocelyn now 0 for 3 at the line. Jenna Schwabe will come in for Oster at the next opportunity, which is now. Schwab calling. Sage and Hurst, the 5 on the floor for Thompson, and Sage with a quick tap foul. That's her 2nd. Penalty in effect now for Devils Lake. And Ava Beck to shoot 2 for the Firebirds with 2:23 to play. Her team trailing by 10. Beck with 6 points, 2 of 4 at the line. That one spun out. One of 2 for Beck. 54-45. Tommies break the press. Hurst laid it up too hard. And here come the Firebirds. Long pass, incomplete. Turnover 17 on the Firebirds with 2:08 to play. Again, full court pressure. Now they're in the front court with Calling. A little behind Schwab, but a nice pass for Hurst in the block. Has to kick it out for Schwab. She couldn't hang on to it. Calling there to cover. 20 to shoot. Under 2 minutes to play. Right coffin corner Hurst. Double team there and fouled. Presley Brown with the foul. That is her fourth. The first Devils Lake player with 4 fouls. Hurst 1 of 2 at the line. Just 3 points on the night for her. Make that 4. 55-45 Thompson with 1:44 to play. Tommy's on the verge of their 5th consecutive win. Hofstad. Brodina. Step back, wanted to shoot a 3. Hofstad seeing space and scoring. Emma Hofstad with 4. Timeout Devils Lake, 1:22 to go in the ball game on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson by 9. We'll be right back.
Focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Thompson inbounding, length of the floor with 1:22 to go in the 4th quarter. Thompson leading 56-47. Devils Lake with the full court press. In for Calling. And Beck reaching in for a semi-obvious foul. That's her 4th. Penalty in effect. And that's the case for both teams. Calling 1 of 2 at the line. The senior was 7 tonight. 5 of those points coming in this 4th quarter. 15, Mia Ellsberger checking in to replace Dottie Goss in the Devils Lake lineup. Two for Calling. And the Tommies back up by 11. Time running down for Devils Lake. Lob knocked away by Schwabe. And a whistle with 1:05 to play. Sage commits the foul for Thompson, her 3rd. For Thompson, Schwabe with 4 fouls. Oster, Sage, and Schwab 3 each. As Presley Brown to shoot 2 for the Firebirds. Dottie Goss, number 10, back in to replace Ellsberger, excuse me. Devils Lake fouls Beck and Brown 4 apiece. Brown with 1 of 2. Brown coming out, and number 4, Tinley Tripke in the game, a 5'1" freshman. I'm guessing her job is to be kind of a harasser on defense, and there's a foul on Andy Schwab, who'll go to the line with 1:01 to play. And Ava Beck has fouled out. with 1:01 to play. 7 points for the junior. Ellsberger back in, and the first of two for Andy Schwab is good. Andy with 9. Make it 10. And Thompson with their biggest lead, 60-48. Goss for Brodina, posting up around and in. 19 for Brodina, timeout Devils Lake. 50.9 to play in the fourth quarter on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
Meyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour. Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Thompson inbounding against the full court press. The foul by Hofstad, and that is her third. Penalty in effect for both teams. Thompson 10 of 12 at the foul line of this fourth quarter. And Andy Schwab, who just made a couple of moments ago, will shoot 2 more here. Andy with 11 on the night. Second free throw doesn't go. Still a 4-possession game, as far as Devils Lake concerned. And the only player who's made a 3 all night is Brodina. Andy Schwab with a foul, that's her 4th, with 37.4 to play. Brodina 2 of 2 at the line today. But before she can shoot, timeout Thompson. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson up 61-50 on yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature. Oh, geez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Each team now with 1 timeout remaining for the final 37.4 seconds. Thompson up by 11. They've led by as many as 12 earlier in this quarter at 60-48. And Brodina to shoot 2. If she makes both, that'll cut it to a 3-possession game. The trick, though, is going to be getting those 3 possessions. But with the full court press Devils Lake uses, I don't know that I'd rule it out. The second free throw missed. And Hurst the rebound, and she's almost tackled. Brodina with the foul, her 4th. And Andy Schwab back at the line to shoot 2 more here. Andy 5 of 8 at the line. Double miss. Brown fell and was fouled by Schwabe, and that's Jenna's 5th foul. Schwabe, excuse me. She'll leave with 4 points. And Jocelyn Oster in the game for Thompson. Janae Martinson will check in for Devils Lake at the first opportunity as Presley Brown to shoot 2 for the Firebirds. And Martinson apparently is going to come in for Brown. Who makes both? A 3-possession game as far as Devils Lake concerned, but not much time for those. Now Brodina is going to check out, and Tenley Tripke back in the game, number 4. So the idea as far as Devils Lake concerned, just get people who in the game who can be a nuisance. Oh. That was interesting. Shot clock is off. And a foul with 19.8 to play. Emma Hofstad coming to the foul, that's her 4th. Addison Sage at the line, she is 2 of 2. 25 points, make it 26. And make it 27. 10-point lead with under 20 seconds to play. Thompson's winning streak will go to 5. Devils Lakes will end at 3. And this one belongs to Thompson. On the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moen, your agent with answers in North Dakota, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson over Devils Lake 63-53. We'll come back with stats, postgame awards, and more when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Homegrown Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability. Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you as the Thompson girls basketball team has defeated Devils Lake 63-53. The Tommies winning their 5th in a row. They go to 8-2 on the season, 4-1 in Region 2 play. And Devils Lake now 5-4, 0-1 of the region. Devils Lake had their 3-game winning streak come to an end. And a pretty good ball game, too. Thompson led 15-11 at the quarter, 30-23 at the half, 42-38 after 3. Their biggest lead was 60-48 late, and the final 63-53. We'll be back to talk with Coach Jason Brent and also with Andy Schwab of the Thompson Tommies after these words on yourliveevent.com.
To a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
And welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello joined by Andy Schwab, junior of the Thompson Tommies, winners tonight, 63-53. That was a fun game.
Yeah, that was really fun. You know, the fourth quarter was like really fun. It was really back and forth, and it was a lot of steals, and just it was really fun to play.
And then you got into the free throw shooting contest late, which you guys did very well, and I'll have to refigure again for the fourth quarter, but I had the team down as 10 of 12 at one stage.
Yeah, we had a lot of free throws in the fourth quarter, and we work on free throws a lot in practice, so it's good to shoot them in games and
And one thing you didn't do was turn the ball over. I had you just down for 10, and that was with a lot of those coming in the fourth quarter against their pressure, but holding onto the basketball was something that Coach Brent really talked about.
Yeah, we've been working on playing off of 2 feet a lot to reduce turnovers, because early in the year we struggled with turning the ball over, so we've really been working on controlling the ball and just making good passes.
And there were quite a few great long passes for a couple of baskets, too, that I noticed through the course of the game where you were beating them down the floor.
Yeah, those are always fun when you see an open girl way down and you can connect with her and make the pass, just making sure there's no one that's going to interfere with the pass.
So this is 5 straight wins for you now. What's been going right in this winning streak?
We've talked a lot about moving the ball around and not just shooting it, wasting some clock time, and moving the ball and then finding the open girl and making an extra pass to get a great shot off.
Okay, Andy Schwab, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge for Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And Enbridge, because life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Congratulations on that. We'll have a T-shirt from Enbridge for you in just a second here.
Thank you.
Just hold on here, and we'll be with you in a few moments. We'll take another break on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability. Back at Thompson, where the Thompson Tommies have beaten Devils Lake 63-53. Joe Lancello joined by Jason Brend, the coach of the Thompson Tommies. You talked about avoiding turnovers, and until the fourth quarter, you did.
You know, they sat back in a half-court defense for the first 3 quarters, which we weren't necessarily expecting, but they dialed it up there in the fourth quarter, and they could kind of throw the jump on us, and we maybe weren't completely ready for it. They did a great job of denying, and I thought we kind of slowed down. It took us too long to get that ball in bounds. I think if you can just throw the ball in immediately before they get a chance to set up the defense, would have done us a little good. But, you know, another part of that is you don't let teams like that get their press if you don't stop the clock all the time and foul them. So, you know, we kind of let them do what they want to do in the fourth quarter, which probably wasn't our best quarter of the game. But overall, a 10-point region win is definitely something we're happy about.
Yeah, and that's 5 straight wins for you now. This was at 10, but still that's 5 straight double-figure wins.
Yeah, you know, I guess we don't care if we win by double figures or 1 point, really, at the end of the day, especially in the region games. But, you know, we're happy. We got decent things going in the right direction, and we still have a lot of things to iron out, work out. I mean, as far as rotations and such, we're maybe getting a little bit closer, but we still have kids on the bench that can do some things for us as well, that have the opportunities coming up to step up as well.
Jocelyn Oster was one of those. She had 7 off the bench.
She had a good game for us. I thought she did a nice job. we like to use her in situations because she's a great rebounder. You know, she gives us a little bit of length. We don't have a ton of length on our team, so that's why she's getting a lot of the minutes that she's getting right now, and I thought she did a good job there. And she finished around the rim, which was a good thing for us. And, you know, I thought maybe didn't get as many in the fourth quarter, but I thought Nora Goulet gave us some good minutes early on as well. You know, she maybe didn't put the ball in the hole, but I thought she distributed the ball well and defended pretty well also.
And I'm going to have to count the fourth quarter free throws, but I had you as 10 for 12 fourth quarter foul shooting late in the quarter.
Yeah, it turned into a free throw game. You know, that's something that every team works on, free throws. And, you know, free throws win games. And I think tonight that's probably what stretched it. They had to foul us, you know, with a double-digit deficit right there. And, you know, for the most part, we hit, you know, most of them. 10 out of 12 is not a bad figure. Obviously, every team would love to hit 12 of 12, but it's not always going to be the case.
And like I say, there were a couple more after that. Anyway, Addison Sage with 27 points. I'm a little surprised it's taken me this long to get to her.
Yeah, you know, she can score. You know, she early on we were releasing her in our defense when we were getting the rebounds and we're sending her down. We got some layups out of it, but, you know, she's good at creating. You know, she can do those things. And you know, anytime that she's putting up 27 points, obviously things are clicking for her because she's a team that most teams, or she's a kid that most teams are keying on. So it's a great job by her, and I think her teammates do a good job as well of not only getting her the ball, but also understanding that, you know, them being a part of the offense, being threats as well, really open her up.
And a busy week next week, Tuesday against Grafton. Then you go to Devils Lake next weekend. Valley City, one opponent. Turtle Mountain, the other, and they are like ranked 2 and 3 in the state?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I know they're up there. Yeah. You know, the big one for us right now is Tuesday, having Grafton being a region game. You know, it's nice that it's here at home. That's the biggest game for us right now. That's the next one up. So we got to be ready for them. And then, yeah, on the weekend, we'll go down to Devil's Lake and play a couple of really good opponents. Neither of them are region games. So, you know, it's a good opportunity for us to set a baseline. But we're really focusing on Grafton right now.
All right, Jason Bren, thanks very much, and congratulations on the win.
All right, thank you, Joe.
Jason Bren, coach of the Thompson Tommies, winners tonight, 63-53 over Devils Lake. We'll run down the scoring and wrap things up here from Thompson after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods. Red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you as the Thompson Tommies defeat Devils Lake 63-53 in girls basketball tonight. Let's run down the scoring first for Thompson. Addison Sage with 3 threes, 7 twos, 4 of 4 at the foul line for 27 points. Andy Schwab, 3 baskets, 5 of 10 at the line for 11. Claire Colling, 3 baskets, 3 of 4 at the line for 9. Jocelyn Oster, 3 baskets, 1 of 4 at the line for 7. Kaya Hurst, a basket, 3 of 4 at the line for 5. Jenna Schwabe, 2 baskets, 0 for 1 at the line for 4. She fouled out with 33 seconds to play. Nora Goulet played and did not score. Thompson, 16 of 27 at the foul line. And in the fourth quarter alone, The Tommies were 13 of 18 shooting free throws. And that free throw shooting is going to be our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Thompson also 10 turnovers in the game and 24 rebounds, 6 on the offensive side. Thompson, 15 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 12 in the third, 21 in the fourth, for their total of 63. Now for Devils Lake, 2 players in double figures. Tylee Brodina with 3 threes, 4 twos, 3 of 4 at the line for 20 points. Presley Brown, 3 baskets, 5 of 6 at the line for 11. Mia Ellsberger, 3 baskets, 2 of 4 at the line for 8. Ava Beck, 2 baskets, 3 of 6 at the line for 7 points. She fouled out with 1:01 to play. Emma Hofstad, 2 baskets for 4. Janae Martinson, a basket for 2. Julia Rohrer, 1 of 2 at the line for 1 point. Tenley Tripke and Dottie Goss played and did not score for Devils Lake. The Firebirds, 14 of 23 shooting free throws tonight, just over 60%. 17 turnovers against Devils Lake compared to 10 against Thompson. And Devils Lake unofficially 30 rebounds, 8 on the offensive side. Devils Lake 11 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second, 15 in the third, 15 in the fourth, for their total of 53. The Firebirds now 5-4 on the year, 0-1 in Region 2 play. Their next game will be Tuesday at Harvey Wells County, another Region 2A matchup. Thompson 8-2 on the year, 4-1 in Region 2. And the Tommies now with a 5-game winning streak. And their next game will be Tuesday at home against Grafton. In the JV game tonight, Thompson won that 55-30. And in the C Squad game, Thompson winning that in overtime, 50-49. And that is going to do it for us tonight here from Thompson. Thanks very much to Eli McHugo. Running camera did a great job this evening. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business, or if nothing else, just stop in and say thank you for allowing us to bring you high school sports on yourliveevent.com. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game. I'm Joe Lancello. Again, the final, Thompson 63, Devils Lake 53. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.